Hi, I am actually re-recording yesterday's video because we had a couple computer glitches. So we're going to be looking at Mythbusters, key product ingredients, and a couple product hacks. So what product hacks are is it means products that we use that are meant for one thing that we can use for something else. So let's start with those. They're kind of fun. First of all, our Mary Kay Eye Makeup Remover. Our Mary Kay Eye Makeup Remover essentially will remove spots off of pretty much anything. I've used it to take scuffs off of my shoes, to take all kinds of, I've used it as a really great spot remover. Okay, now I will have to clarify, none of these have medical science backing, they're just things that you can do. Okay, our Mary Kay Moisture Renewal Gel Mask. I have actually used this as a deep moisturizing treatment for my hair. So to keep my hair, I used to use the straightener on my hair all the time. It really dried it out. And so I use this as a rich moisture mask for my hair. So you just put it in. I actually leave it in overnight, rinse it out the next morning in the shower, and it basically just injects moisture into your hair. It actually works great. Our Mary Kay Microdermabrasion. Our Mary Kay Microdermabrasion, because we have so many great masks and treatments, I don't always have time to microderm as often as I'd like to. So I actually mix it in with my cleanser at night. So I'll put cleanser on my face, so the cleanser is still on my face, put the microdermabrasion on my face, and rub in the two together. So I'm doing my cleansing and my microdermabrasion both at the same time. I love it and it feels amazing. Our Mary Kay Lip Primer. Our Mary Kay Lip Primer actually works as an eraser for any smudges that you make with your eye makeup remover, with your eye makeup. So I'm putting my eye makeup on and I smudge mascara or I smudge eyeshadow or something on my cheek. I take our lip primer, rub it on the spot, wipe it away. It literally erases everything without a trace, doesn't leave smudges. I don't have to remove my makeup and start over. But talking about removing your makeup and starting over, did you know at the end of the day, if you wanted to take a daytime look into evening, you don't have to take your makeup off and start from scratch. You simply put eye primer over the existing makeup look that you have and actually just put your evening look right on top. It works amazing. And speaking of eye makeup and evening looks, did you know that you can use our finishing spray, first of all, obviously all over, but I actually also use the finishing spray if I'm doing a darker look and I want to intensify the color. I will spray the finishing spray on my makeup brush and then dip it into the eyeshadow and put it and apply it onto my face. It gives me a richer color. And you can also use finishing spray to make any of our eyeshadows into a liquid eyeliner. So you take the spray and you spray it into the lid that comes with your finishing spray and dip the end of your brush into the lid, dip this into your eyeshadow. So now you have a really wet brush. Mix it in with your eyeshadow. Okay, I'm just using a tester. So I mix it in, mix it in, mix it in. So I'm actually creating liquid eyeshadow. So I'm creating liquid eyeshadow with my finishing spray. And then if you can see on the back of my hand, I can take this and it is now a liquid eyeliner. So I can use any color of eyeshadow that we have, and you can do it super thin as well. I can use any color of eyeshadow that we have, from purples to greens, blues, blacks, browns, mauve, anything that we have in an eyeshadow, and actually turn it into an eyeliner, or you can use it to intensify your look. I actually do this quite often. That's a really common look that I'll have for the day. Whatever shadow I'm using, I can actually, oh, and look at this. Once it dries, it doesn't rub off unless you use eye makeup remover. So stays on really well. Okay, so other things that we use for things they're not necessarily intended for are Mary Kay After Sun Gel. which is meant for eliminating any sunburn in your skin, works for any kind of burns. I'm an avid cook. I love cooking, and I regularly will burn my fingertips or my arm or whatever. And I use our After Sun gel to heal up. I have healed up some amazing burns, not amazing and great, but just burns where I have, you know, grabbed a pot that was 400 degrees and burnt my hand and just covered it in After Sun gel and actually healed it up in no time flat. Our Mary Kay Extra Emollient Night Cream has been known to also heal up many things such as psoriasis and diaper rash and all kinds of crazy stuff. So not all our products do we use for the intended purposes, but we definitely can find multiple uses for all these things in our bathroom. Okay, now let's talk about primer, because the one thing you have learned from this course is that I'm an avid promoter of using primer. Primer is like doing like an Instagram filter or Photoshop on your face without actually doing it. So basically what primer does is it actually fully makes the skin look perfect before you put your makeup on top of it. And so it's really important to find a primer, the perfect primer that works great for your skin. So in that, we also have some beauty hacks, because we use some products that are not necessarily says facial primer on it, and we use it for our primer. So I want you to really experiment with this and see which primer works best for your skin. So of course we have the fabulous Mary Kay primer. But if you find that that's just not quite enough for your skin, or your skin needs something else, then experiment with all the other ones until you find the perfect one that makes your skin look flawless without having to use any filters on your pictures. Okay, so of course we have our regular primer, but now one of my personal favorites is to use the CC cream as a primer. That works great. Another primer that some people love, because it actually does have silica gel in it. Silica gel is something that's in our regular primer, and what silica does is it just fills in every single little line and wrinkle on your face so that you have an absolutely flawless surface to work with. And that is found in our Moisture Rich Gel Mask. So you can put just a small layer of the Moisture Rich Gel Mask on your face before you put your makeup on and use that as a primer, and some people absolutely love it. Another one that I absolutely love come wintertime is our Intense Moisturizing Cream. This is a surface rehydrator for your skin, so it actually keeps moisture from evaporating from your skin. And so it basically eliminates any fine lines on your face, as well as keeps your skin hydrated. So your makeup not only doesn't disappear into your skin, it also stays luminous. And so this is a primer that I use in the wintertime that I highly recommend. Okay, so those are a lot of different options. I want you to experiment with them all and find the perfect primer that works for you. And you will just fall in love with makeup all over again, because once you have makeup that looks as amazing at 8 o'clock at night as it did at 8 o'clock in the morning when you put it on, you will take the time to put your makeup on every single day, because you know you're going to look flawless for 12 hours. So to me, that's a big seller. I basically, the way I work my schedule is I do admin stuff in the morning, I book clients in the afternoon and evenings, and so I don't reapply my makeup. So I need my makeup to look just as good at 8 o'clock at night as it did when I put it on at 8 o'clock in the morning. So literally, I've been an advocate of trying all the different primer options to have the perfect one that keeps my skin flawless. So, not everything that it says in the on the bottle is what we use these products for. So find things that work great for you. Okay, so let's talk about a couple active key ingredients that are super important. As you know, we are a science research institute where we actually base our products and our findings on our Mary Kay Laboratories, where we do all of our own research as well as we do all of our own manufacturing, so we can do the highest of quality control on our products. So a couple things to keep in mind, key specific things. As you know, we have I believe it's 1,400 patents, things that we do that nobody else does. And so with that, we have some really, really great technology. So some of the things, just to overview what we've talked about in this course, is vitamin C. Vitamin C is very crucial in the overall building of collagen and elastins in your skin. You will find it in a lot of our anti-aging ingredients. Mainly the two key ones where you will be able to replenish the vitamin C in your skin with the most potency is our vitamin C replenishing vitamin C replenishing serum, and our vitamin C activated squares. Sunscreen. Sunscreen is huge and really important in the overall protection of our skin from incidental sun exposure, which causes a lot of the aging that we see on our face and the backs of our hands. And so our sunscreens are all UVA, UVB broad spectrum sunscreens, which means we protect your skin against all of the known damaging rays of the sun. Also glycolic acid. Glycolic acid is something that's commonly starting to be used in the skincare industry in order to repair skin, and it's something that we use in our Time-Wise Repair Peel. And what it does is it just takes off a layer of dead skin and actively helps to promote new cellular production. Peptides. Peptides you've heard a lot about when I've talked about ingredients, and what they do is it's a potency that helps to make the skin look younger and hold the youthfulness to the matrix of the skin. You find these in our Time-Wise 3D as well as our Time-Wise Repair. Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid, or HA, is commonly used to help plump up the skin. So remember when we talked about deep wrinkles and how it actually pulls the cells apart? Well, this is found in our deep wrinkle filler, and what it actually does is it plumps up that area where the cells have fallen and pulls them back up to make that wrinkle disappear. Pretty cool technology, right? Plant cells, you will read about this in all of our product ingredients, is we use a lot of plants. We use a lot of plant cells, and especially in the stem cells, so roots of the plants, where the nutrients are the most concentrated. A lot of our formula derives from this, and you will find it particularly potent in our Time-Wise Repair Voluform. Our Voluform is kind of, the Voluform serum and the Time-Wise Repair is our most potent anti-aging products that we have. And so you'll find things like retinol also highly potent in anti-aging technology. You will find that in the Time-Wise Repair night cream as well as the deep wrinkle filler. Botanicals. Botanicals are something that you see in a lot of our products. It basically means a product derived from plants. So we have our botanical line that uses aloe vera and dragon fruit, as well as a lot of other plant extracts to make that very potent and efficient for your skin. Our Clearproof uses something called salicylic acid, which is an actual antibacteria fighting ingredient that helps to kill the bacteria in the pores that causes blemishes. So it actually takes the problem of breakouts right to the root issue and kills the bacteria right there that's causing the infection. Activated charcoal is something that we use. We use a medical grade activated charcoal in our Clearproof charcoal mask to actually take out any of the impurities in the skin. We use actual shea butter. Shea butter is actually derived from a shea tree, again, plants, and what this does is it actually has very high potency skin hydration ingredients in it. So, and it also has a very high concentration of omega-3. And so what this does is it helps your skin to build its own moisture barrier. So shea butter you find in our hand cream, in our satin lip set, as well as our satin body collection. So these are just a look, an overview of just some of the ingredients that you might hear about on the media, and you might hear about out there that, hey, these are great, these are the newest. We have them in all of our products. So let's talk about myths. Let's talk about some of the stuff you do read on the internet that may or may not be true. What media loves to use is they love to use scare tactics, and they love to use terms like toxics and toxicity and carcinogenic. And a lot of what they use is fear to try and get someone to stay away from a certain product and come to their product. They'll use terms like, our product is all natural, or our product is organic. And in Mary Kay, the one thing that we do is we base all of our information on science. And so scientifically proven ingredients that actually scientifically change the way the cellular structure works on our skin. So let's kind of unpack what natural means. All natural is not a term that's defined by the FDA, and so it really means actually nothing. So it's actually scientifically impossible to make a product that's all natural. Because if you did, let's say you were somehow able to create an all-natural skincare program, it would expire as quickly as your milk would, and it would need to be kept in the fridge. So if a product that's claiming to be all natural does not have an expiry date of about 3 weeks, then it's actually not all natural. And so it's pretty much impossible to make an all-natural product without any kind of preservatives or anything in it. And the reason we put preservatives in is not to harm you, but to help you, because you do not want your products to become toxic and actually burn your face. So all-natural is not a term that can be used just in the regular world as we know it.